And I'm going to go ahead and start with the very, very top over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a line across. Just a straight line across. And then we're going to do 2 lines coming down on both ends of our line. So 1. And then on the other side, at the very end, you want to come down. So it almost looks like you have a box, right? Remember, Frankenstein's head is kind of boxy looking. Now we're going to get to the very bottom over here. We're going to get to the bottom of his head. So what we're going to do now is on the further side, on the left side, you're going to draw a slanted line. And you're going to do the same thing on the right side. So you're just going to want to do a slanted line, kind of inwards. And you're not going to want to make them too long. You can make them a little bit shorter. And then we're going to connect these 2 lines by creating a straight line across. So we have the outline of his head. We're going to go back to the top over here. Some zigzags going across. So you can do a line, and you can do as many as you like as you can fit. So I'm going to do zigzag my way across. So since Frankenstein is a monster that created, he's not going to be perfect. So it's okay. We're going to make a line straight down right in the middle of his head from his hair, okay? So you want to make a line, and you don't want to make it all across. You just want to make it a little bit short. And then we're going to do his nose. So we're going to outline his nose. And this one's going to be a little funky looking because we're going to kind of curve it out. You want to make sure you curve that line. And then you're going to go straight back inwards. So he has like a pointy nose. It almost looks like a witch's nose, kind of. And then we're going to make right here at the end of his nose, we're going to make another line, smaller line downwards. All right. So the next thing that's coming is his mouth here. So for his mouth, we're going to make him look like he's yelling. So we'll draw a circle right below that little line that we did under his nose. And then we have a little bit of space right here between the bottom of his head and the circle, his mouth. You're just going to want to curve it like a backwards C. So we're going to go back up here because now we have most of the outline for his face. Now we're going to go ahead and start on his eyes over here. So on the left side over here, we're going to draw his eyebrow first. And for the eyebrow, what I did is I go ahead and drew a line kind of slanted. And then I did like a W right underneath that line. And you can shade it in if you'd like, so that you can tell it's his eyebrows. Right underneath that eye, we're going to make a line kind of slanted. And then from that line, it's going to go across. So it almost looks like kind of like a V, like a sideways V. And within your V, you're going to want to make a little circle. So inside this part here in your slanted V, you're going to make a circle or an oval. Looks more like an oval. Within your little oval, you're going to want to make another little circle here, and you can color it in. This one's going to be black, so you can see his eye is starting to form. So then we can draw his other eye on the right side over here, and we're going to do the same thing with the eyebrow, except this one I'm going to make it straight. So it can be straight, you can make it slanted. Yeah, everyone's own unique way. It'd be cool to see how it comes out. And remember, after the line, I'll do a W and then connect it back up to that line. And I'll shade it in so you guys can see this one. And I'm going to draw a circle right underneath that one. And right in between the middle of that circle, we're going to draw another circle, and that one, I'm going to go ahead and shade it in. All right. And we need his ears. So I'm going to go ahead and draw on the right side over here where we have the circle. I'm going to draw his ear more upwards. So for that one, I'm going to make like half a circle kind of coming out here. And then I do another smaller one within, almost like a sideways U. And I'm gonna do the other ear actually on the left side, a little bit more down over here. So for that one, again, I'll do a half a circle and then I draw a little one inside. And we're gonna draw in his mouth next here. So for his mouth, I'm just gonna draw little, you can do little trapezoids or you can do squares for his mouth. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a small little square here, one inside the circle. And you can add more if you'd like. I'm gonna draw one here, kind of curving it. It looks like a little trapezoid there. And I'll do another little square here. And the very last one, I gotta do a little tooth at the bottom line. So for that one, same thing, I'm going to do a little square on that one. Because we don't know how many teeth Frankenstein's got. All right, we're almost there. His neck now here. So for his neck in the middle, wherever you'd like, you can make two lines coming down. And right in the middle, I'm going to draw another line here. Now we're going to work on the little sides. So what we're going to do on the right side is you're going to take out on the sideways two lines coming out. They're going to be little. And you're going to go one down and then one up. So it's almost going to look like a little T that goes. You want to make those across and then you want to connect them. So it looks like he has a T coming out of his sides. And we're going to do the same thing up on this side. Two lines, one going up, one coming down, both sides on those little ones, and then you want to connect it. And last finishing little details you want to do is Frankenstein almost looks like a little zombie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some little scars over here. So I drew a line and I just did a cross like that. 3 lines. And I'm going to do another one over here. So I did 1, 2, 3, and they don't have to be perfect. So you guys can finish up the touches and you guys can color it if you'd like to. You can also leave it black and white as well. You can color in his hair. Remember, you can color in his hair and you can color in the little bolts that he has on the sides over here. That is our Frankenstein.